Hello, everybody, and welcome to day 4 of the 12 days of Christmas in July. As you guys know, Lemon Seed is giving away 12 sessions of pure marketing gold, little drops of goodness, completely free. And so we're so glad that you're joining us for day 4. Today, we're talking about subject lines that open. So if you have not made email a priority in your marketing strategy to cultivate those existing customers, this is your encouragement to deploy an email strategy that not only keeps you top of mind with your ideal avatar and with your existing customers, but more than anything, it gets them actually opening and engaging with those emails, so that you can actually turn that into true bookable jobs and revenue. And so today I'm just going to give you a quick rundown of email marketing, but then I'm really going to focus on why that subject line is the most underrated and underestimated part of your email strategy for marketing. So, again, Crystal Williams here, co-founder, lead strategist at Lemon Seed Marketing, where we focus on helping contractors build a unique strategy. And we're basically a fractional marketing department. And so for less than the cost of one highly trained CMO, or not highly trained CMO, honestly, because a lot of them don't have the exposure that our team does. But basically, what we have is a fractional department of people that work diligently on home service companies. And so we know what works. We've been there, take it from someone that launched our family's business into rapid growth year over year using these same marketing strategies that we deploy every single day. So let's get down in the weeds about email marketing. So, number one, if you're not using email marketing, again, this is my push. You need to be doing email marketing and not make everything where it's a salesy tactic. So you don't want emails going out all the time that are constantly selling and reselling and offering and reoffering the same things. We need some unique content that makes people interested to read it. Think about the newsletters and things that you already read. Why do you read them every day? Why do you care about opening them? Why are you not unsubscribing? A lot of people are like ourselves. Meaning, if you don't find any value in it, make sure that you're thinking outside the box. Like, okay, who does find value in this? And as a contractor, you cannot think so directly like a contractor. You need to think like a consumer about what your emails are. So Lemon Seed always loves to do newsletters and just overall like healthy tips for home service companies, depending on what the service is. And we have a very low unsubscribe rate. And so that is number one goal, is getting your head wrapped around how email marketing is supposed to work. And the ultimate goal is, once you have earned a customer, we keep them engaged, we keep them referring, and we keep them adding new services that our companies can solve for them. Right. So let's talk about, there's 4 elements that I think are the best part of an email strategy. So number one, curiosity, I think, is a great subject line, idea, concept. Curiosity means people just can't help but open it. You ever gotten an email that says, don't open this email? Well, the first thing you want to do is like, yeah, I'm going to open the email. Right? I'm going to open the email just because they told me not to. Right? You know why? Because you're curious. Deals exclusively for you inside. That I'm curious. I may not want it, but I'm at least curious. The hottest trend in home services right now is inside. Curiosity is what really will get people to at least click and open. Once they click and open, listen, every algorithm out there loves a good engagement tool, right? So we want engagement. Email marketing is designed for engagement and revenue generation. So curiosity, make them just need to know, like FOMO is your vibe here, right? So how do we keep them guessing what's inside where they click and engage? That's what we need. Number 2 is going to be personalization. Speak directly to who they are. So this is why I love niching down our audiences. Okay. So when you are thinking about people in your database, what could they be? I call it the haves and the have nots. They have used you for HVAC, but they have not used you for plumbing. They have used you for mosquito spray, but they have not used you for ongoing service. They have used you for a small roof repair on their outbuilding, but not for their home building, right? They used you for a drain clearing, but not for a water heater replacement, right? Or they have used you for electric charging station, but not for a panel upgrade, right? So there's ways that you can think through the haves and the have nots so that you can personalize the emails. Some of my favorite ones go like this. Hey, we were out at your home last summer and we had to replace some refrigerant. We would love to make sure that we come out there, right now to make sure that you're not going to go down as we enter into the hottest parts of the summer, right? Hey, you had us out there for a hard water test a couple of years ago. We noticed that there was some problems. We want to get out there again and see if we can help you. Here's a discounted code. Now people go, oh yeah, I did have them come out here last year. I sure did. Or yeah, I used to be a member of their maintenance club and I'm not anymore. Oh yeah, I did have them come quote this or that. You want it to make that personal connection to where it says, hey, Crystal, we were out at your home in the summer of 2025. This is what we did. We would love to get back out there, make sure that you're not going to go down. Like, there is tons of ways to niche down. So the better your content and your data is coming into your email software, the better we'll be able to niche down those audiences. And so, listen, I have no problem sending 15 emails to people that are in a small 15 audience. I don't have a problem in the world. Quantity is not the goal. Personalization and niching down to what is going to speak to them directly. So if you just send like, hey, today's the day, we launched 0% financing for 60 months, and that goes out to everyone. Not a bad idea, right? Like, you are telling everyone. But what about the people that last year you quoted them a system and they said, man, I just can't afford it. Hey, Crystal, last year we were out at your house. We quoted you a replacement of your existing system. I hope it was able to stay up with you all year long. And if you haven't replaced, we are now, Crystal's Heating and Air, we are now launching 0% financing for 60 months. Right? All of a sudden I'm like, oh, they were here. It was expensive, but I barely made it through this summer. My electric bill's been high. I should probably see what they got going on. Right? Same thing. What about credit failures? People that couldn't get top financing. Now you have options like Breeze or Palmetto or FTL financing that might take a second look at financing, that maybe they're not top tier financing, but there's a second look in there somewhere. And so now you can say, hey, I know last year just wasn't in the cards. We weren't able to make it happen, but now we have other options, Crystal. I know we were out there. Those are personalized emails that just take some opportunities to think through, but can you pull the audience? That's the trickiest part. I can come up with tons of deep level niching down. That's my Crystal word. Niches. But if you don't have that information logged in your CRM, it doesn't do us any good. So the more tags and things that you can deploy. So if someone gets denied credit and it keeps them from making a purchase, are you flagging that client so that we can create an audience out of those people? People that are leaving your maintenance clubs, people that took that have an open estimate. We need all of those audiences because personalization is killer. So, hey, Crystal, we were out at your house. We'd love to come back, being your subject line. Or, Crystal, are you having the same issue you had in 2025? Like, there's some cool subject lines that we can work on there. Okay. Number 3 is going to be about urgency. Like, let's give them a reason to open it right now. Okay. So today only, this week only, 2 weeks only. Some of y'all are like, I don't fall for that crap. Yeah, you do. You just don't realize that it at least bubbles up something inside of you of that same thing that curiosity will get you with, is that little bubbling up of like, well, I got a little FOMO. I might need to make sure that I don't miss this opportunity. So I encourage you here too, like, this is a sense of like really pushing people and encouraging people to act now. This month only, before the heat, before the ice, before the storms, right? Or before an infestation, before water ruins your ceiling, right? And it feels a little scare tactic-ish, but at the end of the day, is it true? It's true. Before termites infest your home, have us come out and do this. Those are a sense of urgency that you're wanting to create. Again, we're evoking emotions. You're talking to a branding girl, okay? Everything I do is to make you feel like I am your answer. I am your knight in shining armor, okay? Your heating and air conditioning, your pest control, your roofing, your electrical company, you are their knight in shining armor. And let me remind you all the reasons that you need me. Here's all the reasons that you need me. And then last but not least is clarity. So 5 things you're doing to ruin your garbage disposal. 2 things that you are doing to shorten the lifespan of your HVAC system. 3 things to know that your water is poisoning your family. No, that's too strong. But 3 ways to know that your water needs a filtration system, right? Those are things that make people go, okay, this is clear. We're very clear about what we're about to tell you on the inside. And again, remember, these aren't always going to land specifically with every single person, but what you don't want them to do is unsubscribe, because if they unsubscribe, that means they find no value in the content at all. So you're either oversending or you're oversending emails, or the content's not relevant. And so we can really make some changes there. So when emails are done well, there is a unique subject line, and we get to the point, and we are written well, and we are designed well. And if you're like, I do not have time to do this kind of stuff. Well, I didn't either at McWilliams, and that's exactly why I created Lemon Seed. Was I needed someone to be able to spend time on these things. And a lot of times I can't afford an in-house marketer that just spends their time doing these things. But Lemon Seed was born because I saw the importance and the impact that doing intentional marketing, that not everything has a direct and relational ROI, one-to-one correspondence. It just doesn't. As a matter of fact, I think really good marketing strategies are a combination of all things combined that make a true marketing strategy. Everything independently is an advertising tactic. But when you combine all those advertising tactics together, that is our marketing plan. So email should be a part of your marketing plan. Get creative with those subject lines. Make sure your data in your CRM allows you to make connections. Marketing Pro is a good option. Chirp is a good option. MailChimp is a great option for Marketing Pro. If you're not on Marketing Pro and you're on Service Titan, you're really missing the boat. And if you tried it and you couldn't make it work, it was probably lack of time to invest in the product. The product is really good. Same thing for Chirp. Love Chirp. Started with them when they were first getting started. They do great things. Again, it's navigating a different software. But again, if you can front load your work to get yourself really acclimated with it, great product. MailChimp, Lemon Seed loves to work with clients that are on MailChimp. So we're happy to make that connection for you. And listen, friends and family talk free. So if you want to drop a message here in the chat that says, hey, Crystal, I'd love to learn more about MailChimp, Chirp, or Marketing Pro, we can connect you. Or also tell me in the chat, like, hey, what is your biggest struggle with email? Are you actually emailing? We want to know all of those things. And then, of course, Lupita is doing calls today with anyone that would like to talk about full marketing strategy. Are you sick of it? Has the summertime just really taken your eye off the ball for marketing and you really feel overwhelmed? I think you'd be very surprised at how affordable Lemon Seeds packages are for contractors that are really trying to grow and be aggressive, and how we are not a digital company. We are a true branding and strategic company. So we build out a full marketing plan that goes beyond digital, and it implements your brand. Because guys, we're not building for today, we're building for forever. Legacy brands. So hey, we're here to help you. Friends and family talk free. Let us know how we can help you in the chat. And until next time, Merry Christmas.